Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading. Oh gosh, for August 13th, 2024. This is for Scorpio. Lord have mercy. Last shuffle for Scorpio. Automatically conflict comes out. Like, come on. Ascendant Masters and hidden motivations. Oh gosh. They're telling me that there's something hidden in a conflict, right? So that would tell me that whatever the problem is, like if you get into an argument with someone or there's a problem with someone, that the issue is not whatever is there's they may be arguing about one thing and it's something totally different. So like say this is like a child mad or about something and it's so small and minor, it's actually a bigger issue, right? That's what this says. The hidden motivations means they're hurt about something completely different. They're just lashing out over something extra, that you know what I mean, over something very minor. I know that when I was a child, I have a lot of Scorpio placements, but um, I remember, being really, really upset in school one time, and really my issue was so much bigger than what anyone ever knew. I hid a lot from people, and then finally I had to come out and tell what the issue was with me, what was happening to me. But I would cry over something very small. Everyone's like, "Oh wow, look at what is going on with you," and I would just bust out crying, and I didn't know what it was. So that was, I mean, that was a small phase in time in my life, but at the same time, I can relate to that. But how I would say it doesn't have to be a child. I'm saying that only because of hidden motivations, but there's someone that's really, really sad and they're trying to work through it. They really want to work through it. Here, the people that are coming towards you feel like it's hard to make a change. They feel like they will always be sad or always be broken. This is something that they're holding back. So if there's a conflict with them, just know it's something much deeper. Okay, it's not what you think, and it doesn't have to be a child. This could be anything. It could be any person. But a lot of people, when spirit comes out, which is ascendant masters, they're coming forward because they want to do better. They want their life to change, but they feel chained. They're being held by something that's so dark to them. To them. Okay? So the conflict here, this is something that happens, a conflict that has occurred, could occur, has occurred, or is occurring now, could occur today. And it's mostly, they're saying ascendant masters with the Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and Two of Pentacles would tell me that someone feels that once this way, always this way. Once I'm broken, that's it. Like I'm always going to be a broken individual, right? Kind of like how addictions do. Once I'm this way, then I'm always an addict, and that's not necessarily the case. You can't always look at yourself like I'm an addict. I have a problem. Although it's helpful to see yourself that way. That way you're like, listen, I can't even be around this stuff because I know I would take advantage of it versus, whatever the heck, right? So the hidden motivations, Five of Cups and Strength tells me that this would be what is hidden from what they're hiding from other people is a deep depression, and it's hidden with the Strength. Strength means they're holding back, so they're trying to be hopeful, but they are hopeless. They feel very hopeless. So Spirit wants you to know that about this individual or these people that come towards you. However they go, the conflict is definitely not about whatever you are dealing with them about. It has nothing to do with you, actually. It has to do with something that they feel chained to. True love with the Three of Cups and Hierophant tells me that there's an energy here of wanting to keep everyone happy around them, wanting to leave everyone behind as well, kind of isolate themselves, get away from either you or other people. I would say you because they're telling you about this, right? But wanting to get away because they feel like they would be better off doing their own thing than be around, to protect your happiness, to protect your space, to protect others' space and their happiness as well. So I'm seeing them wanting to be happy, wanting to celebrate, but being too sad or too upset to celebrate. They have something deep inside that they're ashamed of. They don't want to. They want to break free of it, but they don't want to burden other people with. They want the true love energy is an energy around. Everyone wants to be in a good space when they do come around you. Everyone's going to be like hyper focused on, if I can't be in a happy spot, then I'm going to isolate myself from Scorpio. So if you find that there's an argument, that's all, that's it, I'm leaving, I'm out of here, I'm getting away from you. It definitely doesn't have to do with you. And the argument, even to that degree, doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with their sadness and what they feel chained to, just so you know. And so we have letting go with the world and Five of Cups. their energy is also saying that it's time for this to stop. It's time to kind of like miss the old life before anything sad happened, before they were depressed, before all this stuff. You also need to release your guilt. This is saying you got to, this is a point where you got to let go of your guilt. Five of Cups represents guilt, represents shame, depression, sadness, misery, just disappointment, all of these things, right? Resentment, regret, all of that. So it's time to let that stuff go. Whatever that would be for you, whatever that would represent for you, any of those things and more. The world's saying that it's time to jump off this ride. It's time to go and move on to the next phase, which is hope after hopelessness. And so there's something about letting go of the hopelessness for you, but also the people around you want to be in that space. So they will isolate. They will reject. They will be despondent in your space. Very despondent. Very, what's the word? What the opposite of love is? Not hate, but Lord, where's the word, Spirit? It'll come to me. But they are indifference, right? You're going to see an indifference in people, and it's not because of you. It just represents, it's being manifested around you, but it's not you. It's their depression. It's them holding on to regret, shame, maybe embarrassment, like I said, guilt. And so there's something about you needing to let that go. Maybe you will become a catalyst for them to let theirs go as well. All right, and I hope this made sense. But you could be dealing with a Capricorn really strongly, but we also have Leo or Taurus energy here as well. So if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.